Hey, my Aquarium peeps, how's my Kelly Street clan going on this wonderful day? I am doing my Aquarians, yes, but I'm doing the Valentine's Day read, so who's coming towards you and what to expect. This is not a one-to-one. Take it or leave it, enjoy it or hate it. I don't mind, but just don't take it too seriously, and look, I truly hope you get something from it. Yeah? All right, let's go. Who is coming towards my Aquarians? Making sure you got to run fast to catch an Aquarian. They are free birds. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. It is very true. Very, 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 very true. Okay, well, they came out. Anyway, all right, so then we have what can we expect? Oh, yeah, we got jumpers, we don't normally get them. Oh, true love. Yeah, so much getting to know each other today, or well, for Valentine's Day, which I guess it's a beautiful thing. So we have the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Lovers. Now, the Emperor there could be an Aries around you right now. Yeah, it's also a leader. Maybe you fall in love with your boss. Maybe your boss asks you out. Just be careful there. You know, what is it? We don't defecate where we eat, as Sheldon would say. But yeah, it's a whole new world once he found out that did not mean shitting in restaurants. Anyway, not on the floor or the chair, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. He is the embodiment of all four kings. He has mastered and now leads with all the elements: fire, air, water, and earth, which means he leads with his wisdom and knowledge. He leads with creativity and enthusiasm. He leads with stability and financial success. He leads with emotional integrity and stability, and he's very loving, but he is not, doesn't go off half-cocked. Anyway, he has mastered that realm. Then we've got a fire sign, king. So not a gender-specific reading. This is just someone who embodies the characteristics of the masculine side of the fire sign and has mastered creativity, enthusiasm, success, all of those good things that come with the fire deep down in our bellies. And then there's the Lovers. So there might be a choice. Maybe you have a choice between, you know, the Emperor, which is a far superior choice, or the King, still a very good choice. Maybe there is an older fire sign around you, or maybe, and aren't you the fuel to that fire? A little air sign and a fire sign. Anyway, yeah. Or there might be a Gemini. The Lovers is here, so that could be a choice. It also could be a soulmate. Soulmate energies, maybe you're meeting someone who is a soulmate, and let's face it, true love is here. So true love, this love is once in a lifetime love, is a once in a lifetime love, right? So, you know, like, with these two together in a Valentine's Day reading, maybe it's someone you've been dating for a while, maybe you've been together for years and you already know this, or maybe you're just meeting them. Either way, it looks like there's a bit of a soulmate connection for you guys at the moment, or at least a choice between a soulmate and something else. So choose wisely there, huh? You want to end up with the soulmate, unless it's a soulmate and twin flame. Now that would be a very difficult choice. Like soulmates are souls that we've made contracts with in the 5D, and then we've come down to the 3D to have the 3D experience, and we've made a contract that we're going to have at least part of that experience together, whether it be mother, father, daughter, son, family, friends, relationships. But for the sake of the fact that this is a love reading for Valentine's Day, it could be a soul contract to have a loving experience, exchange with somebody in the earthly realm. Also, then we've got the treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So yeah, I still think that this is like a soulmate connection. Oh yeah, so the difference between like a soulmate and a twin flame is a soul that has been born and split, and they come back together to learn lessons, to bring about, to ignite lessons within the opposite soul, and they travel a very similar path, and they create, change within each other, and when they come together, their world changes around them as well. They make a change in the world together, in their world, like not the world, but their world. They can be very testing relationships, and lots of highs and lows and passion. Don't ever confuse a twin flame relationship with a toxic connection, because they can be quite triggering, twin flame connections, because they're brought about to teach and bring the flame back together. But and it can be very confusing. If there's abuse, it's not twin flame. Twin flame is ultimately loving, and there's a runner, a chaser, and a runner. And they're often changing. Sometimes one's chasing, and when one flips their energy, then the other one falls into sync and will then chase. So yeah. Anyway, whatever. That's twin flame and soulmate. So I think this looks like a soulmate to me. It could be a twin flame. Either way, enjoy the ride. And we've got treasure your loved ones. It is important to love people deeply, or love others deeply. Yeah, it is. If you're in a relationship with someone, love them. If you don't love them, or if they don't love you, let them go to find someone that does love them. And if they're not loving you right, and you're persisting, you're keeping away any opportunity to have that great love, to have that real love. While we're focused on something that isn't for us, we have the door closed for things that are. So it's really important to open those doors so that we can have the true experience. And just saying. So yeah, it's really important to love people deeply. So anyway, whoever you're spending time with, it's going, look at it, kissing and nice moments together, yeah? Maybe it's like making out on the couch and Netflix and chill and off to beddy bars. It's a beautiful energy. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, giving space for you and your partner on Valentine's Day to be vulnerable with each other is really important, yeah? When you give that space to be vulnerable and intimate, the love can only deepen. And that doesn't matter whether you've known them for 20 years or 2 weeks. It's still really important to continuously try and get to know that person. People have experiences outside of relationships, which makes them change and grow. Always. So it is really important to change and grow and keep trying to keep in contact and learn and keep getting to know the person that you're in love with. Otherwise, you get 5 years down the track, you go, you've changed so much, I don't know you anymore, you're not the person I fell in love with. No, they're not. You're not either. So, you know, try and grow with them by keeping that safe space for them to be themselves, for them to be vulnerable, and you too. And hopefully, in return, you get the same from them, and they make the space for you to be open and vulnerable. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I have for my Aquarian peeps on Valentine's Day. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and as usual, like, share, subscribe and follow. I'll see you at the next one. Namaste.